Welcome to the wasted world of sports, where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play, but it's the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 hey. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. Scrums and tries, they're all well and good, but we're here for the jokes and 10 pants less from the kickoff to the final whistles blow. We'll take the two and we're ready to go. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. We break down the plays, but it's all in jest. With the laugh and the cheer, we bring out our best. No serious analysis, no expert critiques, just a bunch of mates sharing plenty of drinks. We'll raise a roll, from sideline jokes to post-match tales, all big goofs and their big fails. We're not so serious, and that's our style. With each ahoy, we raise our steins. Ahoy, ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the choice. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time.
Ah, yes. Wasted World of Sports, ahoy footy fans. Welcome along. The third of a triple header here tonight as the Sharks are about to take on the Melbourne Storm. Quality contest this one should be. Sharkies, I hope that they just put on a fight. That's all I can ask for as a Cronulla Sharks supporter. Hope that they just put on a contest. Something to be proud of for the Sharkies fans.
Fine.
I've got drinks arriving at 7:33 p.m.
7:25. Live.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, well, that happens, eh? They allocate a driver and I mean, it'll probably end up being closer to 7:50 by the time it actually happens. Lee Bowden, ahoy, mate.
Hello, everybody.
Ready for this
Welcome
one.
to the second.
The final game of the
Well,
night.
the third game this evening.
Not the final
Final
stream of the
game this
evening. It's not the final stream of the evening, but it is the final footy game of the night. Oh, it is actually going to arrive. It's 2 minutes away.
There you go. Lucky you. Oh, Dan is so not ready.
Luck's got nothing to do. What do you mean I'm not ready? I think I did
For this
extremely
game,
well.
you're not ready.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant for the stream. I was going to say, I thought I did extremely well to to smash everything together there in the 5 minutes I had available. So, same game multi on this one.
Game of Mel.
Same game multi on this one. Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt, Ryan Pappenhausen, KL Hero, Adam Fonua-Blake, and Xavier Coates. That's my four-legger for this one. We the best 61 says Storm 13 plus easy and Big Nelson to get a try when he comes off the bench. Not a bad goal, actually, Big Nelson. The NAS. All right.
Hero scored a try in his last 5 games.
I'm gonna get my drinks.
Does he do it again?
Oh.
I'm gonna go with Ronald Mulatalo. I'm gonna go with Fonua-Blake, And I'm going to go with that person. Oh, I can't even press the button to put him in my bet, Harry Grant. How bad is that? God, he scored 4 last week. Yeah, look, I'm going to put Paps in because it's Paps. And who said last? I'm going to put. So let's go with, if I put $10 on all of them, and then I put a leg on for 10, I'm going to win something stupid. And I'm going to do a bet return because I don't think this is going to come off at all. And we'll go confirm.
All right. I'm ready.
That's a terrible multi. Do it again.
I'm good to go. Just had to collect my order.
Out for you? I don't know where they're up to because I've got it on super speed so that I make sure I start on the same time as you.
Yeah, they're out on the field. I just went and collected my order. We're all good. Nico Hines, he needs a big game. He's never had a big game against his old club. Let's not forget that, Nico Hines. Oh, she's frozen again.
Am I?
Yes. Well, your video is.
Because...
We can still hear you, but your video's frozen. Oh, there you go. He's back.
That's a terrible bet too.
Did you tab out onto another app? That's why it froze.
Well, I just make sure my bets are on. Yeah, yep. My bets are on. So I'm gonna close down these apps that I'm not using, and hopefully that'll help with my video and everything.
Clems.
Got so much crap open.
Oh, we're underway in this one. Sharks with first use of it. Clems is asking how bad was last game for bets. Well, it was great for tips, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't good for bets. No, absolutely not. Sharks with first use of the ball, but Melbourne absolutely swamped them in defence. 30 out from their own try line. Flo Lacey, you've got Sharks 1-12. Mulatalo, Coates, Nickera, anytime try. Wow. You've loaded up on Sharks. Talakai. Oh, that's Fonua-Blake, sorry. Talakai is off the bench, I think, tonight. Yes, back in the 16 jumper. Fifth and last, Atkinson. He's on the bench as well in the number 14 jersey. I can't believe that we're actually letting Atkinson go to the Dragons. That's such a poor decision, in my opinion. Anyway, the Sharks have got through their first set. Quick, expansive play here from the Storm. Trying to catch the Sharks napping out wide. They're up to the challenge at the moment, though. That's good defensive work. Melbourne throwing caution to the wind early. Flo Lacey. Yeah, as I said, that's a lot of faith in the Sharks. Short side play they go. Coates. Flick pass back inside for Anderson. Anderson's carpets keeps it alive. And Trent Liero chopped down, 20 out. Oh, no, it's still alive. Hughes is going to kick on play 4. Needs the bounce for Faulongo. Faulongo ducks under the tackle. Oh, penalty here to the Melbourne Storm. Tensions boiling over early in this one. Faulongo tried to slide and duck under the tackle. He's been clipped high. And an early penalty here for the Melbourne Storm. Plenty of feeling in this game early. Send him off, says Frick Cheese.
What is it base in the grass?
Base in the grass.
Yeah, KO's terrible game, ML. It's doing my head in. Like, I can't believe how far behind I get on Dan. That sounded completely wrong. But, like... Oh, it's...
10 out from the line. Harry Grant to the left. Hughes, Munster, inside ball. Sean Bloor has met hard. Fonua-Blake thumps him down with no remorse. Munster. Liero. Caught in midfield. Liero dances around. 10 out from the line. Tackle 3. Grant, dummies right, goes short, surely forward there to Itikamanu. No call. Here's inside ball for Meany. Meany back towards the post.
Oh, I get it, Game ML.
Munster chips in over the top. Stone Street comes forward. It's batted back by the Storm. It's there for Nickera. Penalty for offside. Well, did it touch Stone Street? They might think about a challenge here, the Sharks. They're looking at each other. Who wants to make the call? Do we want to risk it? No. They're going to accept this call. And Melbourne will continue to pile on the pressure. Geez, I don't know about that. I don't know if Stone Street got a touch. That might have actually been a successful challenge.
Absolutely. What minute and second are you up to?
Me? Oh, Jesus.
Yes,
I've nearly just closed everything accidentally. A couple of meters out from the line here, Melbourne. The arrow to Hughes. Pappenhausen with the double pump, but then he's met with the defensive line. I'm at 36-12, 11, 10, 9.
Okay, so you're about
8.
10 seconds ahead of me for some reason.
On tackle 3, 10 meters out, Hughes. Cut out pass for Munster. Short ball to Anderson's carpets, who goes through untouched. Oh, they just opened them up. Stellar ball play there from the Storm. And Anderson's carpets with the first try. Grant Anderson, Melbourne up 4-0. They've been unrelenting. Melbourne piling on the pressure.
All right. I'm hoping that I've put myself back on time now.
Try confirmed. The Sharks' defense was nowhere to be found. Oh, son of a bitch. I nearly put him in my multi as well. It's so easy to say in hindsight.
I put it in my multi.
It's so easy to say in hindsight.
Spewing.
We the best says I got Anderson for the first try. Just Pappenhausen and Nelson and Coates and Falongo. Oh, God, that's a lot of try scorers that you need. We the best. Got Anderson for first try. Needs Pappenhausen, Nelson, and Coates and Falongo. That's a lot of try scorers. I can't help but notice they're all Storm players as well. Pappenhausen with the conversion attempt. About 10 to the left of the uprights. Strikes it well, puts it right down the middle. Storm up 6-0 early in this one.
Yay, I think I'm on the same time as you. Oh, it's raining down there too.
And still...
This is Shark Park though?
Yeah. And still not even
it's raining in Melbourne and Shark Park, but yeah.
Not even a hint of a smile from Craig Bellamy. Not even a hint.
Well, maybe it's not raining. I don't know. Game of Mel, in the bottom left-hand corner, there's like a little toggle where you can go 1.5 slow-mo or 2 times the speed. Hit that for a couple of, for about 20 seconds, and that might get you back on par. That's how I've got myself back on par with Dan. The plus 15 seconds on KO hasn't worked, but if I tried that little thing, just make sure you don't sit on slow-mo because then you get even further behind. I sat on 1.5 for 20 seconds there, and now I'm back on the same time.
25 out from their own line here. Storm, play it to nobody. Grant gets there just in the nick of time.
I also apologize.
Blake pass out the back for Grant, keeping the ball alive. And straight up the middle goes Trent Liero. Oh, Melbourne. They're just all over the Sharks at the moment. Grant from dummy half. Up over the Sharks halfway line. Munster, flick pass back to Fonua-Blake. Well, when has Fonua-Blake ever played for the Storm? Never. What a pass from Munster. Sharks finally get their hands on the ball.
Great pass. It was a great pass.
Kaolero up to halfway. Blow, play the ball. 6 more for the Sharks. Ruck infringement. Sharkies now 40 metres out. Trindle to Fonua-Blake. 30 metres out. Tackle 2. 7 minutes gone in this one. 6-0 Melbourne. Trindle down the left edge. Dummies. He's wrapped up by Utikamanu. 20 out from the line. Fonua-Blake at first receiver to McInnes. Hines to Kennedy. Kennedy on to Ramian. Ramian tries to bump off the tackle of Munster. Munster, too strong. Holds on to him. 20 out, or 10 out from the line, rather. On play 4. Hines shuffles it on to Kafusi. Odd popper to Hoy, mate. 5 metres. 5th and last. 5 metres out. Hines to Trindle. Bats it on for Ero. Numbers here. Mulatalo for the corner. He's held up, is he? Tries to fight the ball down. Mulatalo, has he got one? Yes, says the referee. Adam G awards it. Yeah. But they'll have a look. Mulatalo. Great work there from the Sharks. Longo caught jamming in a long way. And Mulatalo took advantage, runs over the top of him as well. Does he get the ball down? Yes, he does. Try Sharks. 6-4, kick to come.
Oh, it didn't work, ML. God damn it. It's painful. Like, I mean, we're all on KO. Shouldn't we all be on the same thing? Oh, Dan's wandered off again. He's too excited. Sharks scored against the Storm. I can't remember if I put Mulatalo in one of my multis. The phone's too far away. I can't be bothered. I'll check it after the game.
I didn't put him in mine.
Or not. Well, now I do want to know. God damn it.
I did not put him in mine. Hines from the sideline. Conversion attempt. Hooking it back. It's on target. It's right down the middle. Nico Hines makes it 6-all. Mulatalo and Anderson's Carpets, the try scorers. Both goal kickers converting 6 apiece.
Have him in a multi. Woo!
Oh, you do? You do have Mulatalo in one. Very nice.
Nas, Paps, Mulatalo, and Fonua-Blake. That's one of my multis.
Very nice.
Oh, God.
6 points apiece.
Comes off.
Melbourne with the restart. It's not a very deep kick. On the bike. Blair 420. You've got Mulatalo and Paps for 2 each. Allen's got Will Kennedy, Ryan Pappenhausen. I love that. Allen's got Kennedy and Ryan Pappenhausen. 2 words. Pappenhausen. Josh King. Not a bad call. Oh, they've lost the ball here, the Sharks. On tackle 3. Oh. Kaolero, or is it Nickera there? Sorry. Nickera might have just spilt it.
There's a guy who plays basketball where I'm back playing basketball now, and I swear to God, I double-taked when I saw him last week because I was like, holy God, you look like Nas. He's almost as big as him, too. We want to come up against him on a basketball court. It takes up half the bloody thing.
Scrum down here for Melbourne.
Oh,
just over the halfway line.
Defend this like it's your life.
Well, it is their life. They don't want to leak a try. Down the short side they go. Henry, you had Farnworth, Hammer, Saab, Anderson, and Ryan Pappenhausen. Gee, so you were going for like the multi across all games.
Yeah, wow.
Not a bad effort.
Game
Oh,
of
Trent
Bell,
Liero bobbles the ball.
I
Nearly
won.
spills it. Nearly a huge let off there for the Sharkies.
Game ML, I'm on 28 minutes, 34, 3, 2.
20 metres
30
out from the
seconds.
line. Tackle 4. Grant sends it left for Hughes. Out the back for Munster. Munster to Pappenhausen. And Sean Bloor is shown the sideline. Munster, fifth and last. Crossfield kick. There for Liero to compete. Oh, flying through the air. Ronaldo Mulatalo takes it a metre out. The Sharks back in possession. Somebody's down in back play. It's Jesse Ramian. And it's a penalty to the Sharks. Storm offside. They've survived that one. Oh, Ramian still down in back play. Holding his eye. McInnes up to the 40. That is very admirable, UFC, if you're being honest.
Yeah, look.
You can understand.
Fair,
you can probably understand Michelle's
it's not
mistrust, though.
better. Yeah.
You could probably understand
Believe what
Michelle's
I'm saying,
mistrust.
basically.
Up to halfway go the Sharkies on tackle 2. Fonua-Blake. Oh, he's been so heavily involved at the start of this game. 40 out from the Storm line. Hines. Inside ball for Nickera. Nickera carries it inside the 30. 6 all it is. Mulatalo and Anderson, the try scorers. Hines onto Trindle. They're going to kick early here, the Sharks. Looking for Mulatalo. Needs it to sit up in the end goal. Falongo bats it dead. Goal line restart. Oh, Craig Bellamy's furious.
Of course he is.
Fantastic work there from the Sharks, putting pressure on.
They were up 64-0.
Yeah. Did you see that video of Harry Grant doing the cheeky, oi, Craig, smile. Smile. And he still wouldn't crack a smile.
Before it popped up in my feed.
Oh, Jesse Ramian's off the field as Melbourne goes short with the restart. Don't find 10. They haven't found the 10. Jesse Ramian off for a HIA. Sharks ball. Atkinson onto the field. He's not supposed to be out there this early. 10 metres out from the line here. Sharks play 1. McInnes inside ball for Fonua-Blake. 5 out from the line. 25 and a half to go till the break. They go right. Trindle. Short
idea.
ball, and it's been dropped by Nickera.
Oh,
Britton Nickera. Is there a penalty here for the Sharks, though? Was he tackled early by Munster? No. Beautiful work there from Cameron Munster. Perfectly timed.
no.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm not allowed to.
Sentence.
Yeah, I forgot that I'm not allowed to compliment Cameron Munster. My bad. I'm not allowed to say anything positive about Cameron Munster.
It wasn't beautiful work. It was work.
It was great defense. You can hate somebody and still give credit when they do something good. Hey.
No.
It was great defense. He's a 5'8", and he's got a big second rower charging at him, and he put the hit in and forced the mistake. 40 out from their own line here, the Storm. Up to halfway they go. Munster on to Pappenhausen. The Sharks race up on him and shut him down.
Could you imagine if McInnes has gone into this game to commentate and say he's got competition elsewhere on the internet?
That'd be pretty cool. Yes, indeed.
If anyone
McInnes,
hears
he's been floating around on the
say
TikTok chat.
oh, Gavin Mel, he's just, I don't know. He's just one of those players I just cannot deal.
Through the hands now. Mulatalo onto Iro. Iro one-on-one with Falongo. Falongo holds onto his ankles. Tackled on halfway or just beyond. Mulatalo offloads. Back for Brayley. Brayley infield for McInnes. McInnes cut down 30 out. Quick play the ball. Hines to Kennedy. Kennedy's up in the line. Cuts back infield. Fifth and last. Trindle. Crossfield kick. Contestable ball. Oh, what a take by Nick Meaney, but he's tackled back into the end goal. Is he just in the field of play? He is. Millimeters in the field of play. Oh, fabulous work there by Nick Meaney. Am I allowed to say that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. You've got no problem with Nick Meaney.
Wait. Hang on. UFC only. Out of respect to Daniel, you're changing your behavior? Get the fuck out.
Yeah, well, everyone respects me. I mean, that's just given.
Just go away. Good Lord.
Fifth and last. Oh, the ball bounces awkwardly, but it's been collected by Nico Hines.
This is such a backhanded goddamn apology in my life. Absolute bell end.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have said anything about me having words with your UFC if you wanted it to go over kindly.
No, you shouldn't have said, out of respect to Daniel, he's changing behavior.
Oh, well, that's what I mean.
Me,
Oh, dear.
douche.
Kennedy up over halfway. 6 again here for the Sharks. 6 all it is. Almost a quarter of the way gone in this one. Trindle. Inside ball for Kafusi. Kafusi rumbles it up over halfway. 40 out from the line. Fonua-Blake gets the offload. Back for Brayley. Second phase play here. Inside ball for Nickera. Tries to leap over the top of the defense. Keeps the ball alive. Oh, he shoves Harry Grant on the ground. That's a mismatch. Nickera versus Grant.
He got up and actually tried to give him a shove back. You idiot.
20 out from the line, right in front of the post. Brayley goes right side for Hines. Kennedy, grubber kicks in behind. Pappenhausen, perfectly positioned. Am I allowed to say that? Pappenhausen swoops on it.
Paps?
Oh, yeah, he's New South Wales.
Two
So
players I can't
yeah.
stand.
He's New South Wales, so yes, that's fine.
You can say whatever you want about the rest of them. I don't care. It's just Hughes, Munster, and Grant. I don't like him either.
Only 70 Series channel. Ahoy, mate.
And Nas. I don't like him much either. I'm slowly adding players to this.
Oh, Harry Grant goes straight up the middle. Open spaces. Flick pass back for Pappenhausen. The Sharks scramble. Hines takes Pappy down. And fifth and last from inside the 40. Munster gets the kick away. Kennedy does his best to make a meal of it at the back. Still here for the Sharks, though. Stone Street. Loose pass across to Mulatalo, who dummies probably should have given it.
Oh.
Stone Street from dummy half. Grant brings him down.
The try line like that. My God. Heart failure.
Oh, Stone Street's hurt himself. No! Oh, high contact here. Penalty to the Sharks.
Oh, bitch.
Oh, Stone Street.
My God.
Okay, I'm noticing a trend. She hates the Queenslanders for the Melbourne Storm.
I hate the players that bitch about it when it's obvious. It's like, dude.
Oh, so you must really hate Mitchell Moses then. He's the worst for that.
Oh, the way his ankle twisted then was not natural.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Sam Stone Street's in a world of hurt. The Sharks have already lost Jesse Ramian.
That's not right.
Jesse Ramian's already off for a HIA, and now Stone Street's done. That is his night over. Fonua-Blake carries it inside the 20. Tackle 2.
That's what you're saying.
Hines to Trindle. Trindle at the back for Kennedy. Kennedy with the goose step. 10 meters out. Oh, he can't put any weight on that ankle. Trindle to Kafusi. Kafusi up the middle. Tackle 4. 5 out, right in front of the post. Brayley scoops it up with one hand. Flat pass for Fonua-Blake, who spins around and scores. It's a tick off the multi. Fonua-Blake. Fonua-Blake gives us a tick off the multi. And the Sharks lead 10-6, kick to come.
I'm just gonna go to TikTok for a second. Henry asks if are you a big UFC fan?
Have you ever watched it?
Talking about the sport, no.
The sport.
If you're talking about the idiot with the UFC in his name on the YouTube chat, also no. So there you go.
Adam Fonua-Blake.
I think he scored. He was like a smoky in my multi.
Oh, he wasn't a smoky in mine. He was one of the first picked. I had a theory that the Sharks, they have to try and knock down the front door. Fonua-Blake is playing the role of Andrew Fafita in the 2016 Grand Final, since you want to talk about that.
Someone showed Judah's comment, I'm too far away from my laptop to hit show.
Hines from right in front. Surely even he can't miss this one.
There we go. Oh, gave it Mel.
Hines puts it down the middle. 12 points to 6. Sharks in the lead.
What we were talking about before about the players that just get up and bitch and whinge and moan. I mean, Dally Cherry Evans did that in the last game, and he literally could have picked up a stray ball, turned away from the play to whinge at the referee about something, I don't even know what, misses the fact that the other player has lost the ball and he could have just scooped it up. Thankfully, Ruben Garrick was there to do so, but my God, just stop whinging at the refs, watch the goddamn game and play it, for God's sake. Like, it just, does my head in. The hot air that comes out of some of these players, I just have no idea.
And just a general reminder, she hates Queenslanders. Hence.
I hate Queenslanders because Adam Reynolds does it too.
Oh, and I was that's what I was saying to you before too. Like, Mitch Moses is the worst in the entire competition for that sort of behavior. As McInnes carries it up over halfway.
As bad as Jerome Hughes.
100% Moses is the worst. 100%. 100% Mitch Moses is the worst.
Nah, the amount of hot air that comes out of Jerome Hughes, I'm surprised Victoria doesn't have, climate change even worse.
Trindle puts the ball high. Contestable ball. Mulatalo flying through on Faulongo. Melbourne line dropout.
Really
a result for the Sharks.
It's a terrible love-hate relationship.
And right on cue, there was a nice close-up of Jerome Hughes' face.
Having a bitch about something.
15 and a half.
The ball out and he's bitching.
15 and a half left in the opening 40. Goal line dropout here for Melbourne. They go short. This is going to go very close to the sideline. Taken by Atkinson. Oh, please tell me why we're letting this guy go to the Dragons. 5 out from the line. Crash ball. 6 again for the Sharks. Talakai's a metre short. The sofa gets up and plays it. Hines. Oh, the dummy taking the line on. 5 out from the line, right in front of the post. McInnes plays it. Left they go. Trindle. Short ball is spilt by Billy Burns.
Ah,
Melbourne off the hook.
yeah. Ads. I can't. If I'm gonna ditch the Broncos, I'll have to go back to the West Tigers. Yeah,
Go Bulldogs. Go the Doggies.
it'd be a Sydney team, but it'd have to be West Tigers or Penrith because that's where I'm closest to.
Bulldogs.
But it could never be Para.
Oh, Karma Chameleon's on the field, and he's come up with a mistake. Karma Chameleon. He drops the ball. He drops the ball. Sharks back in possession.
I never went to the Storms Rock My Balls. Also, ahoy, welcome. I've seen a couple of your comments up, but I haven't had a chance to respond.
Who?
Rock My Balls.
What? I've not got the live chat open. Okay, that's why I can't see these.
Dan's missed everybody in the
Yes.
YouTube chat.
I had top chat open, not live chat. Ah, there we go.
Craig Bellamy is so angry in that coach's box. It's steaming.
Oh, of course he is. Of course he is. 15 out from the line here, the Sharks on play 2. They've got to take advantage, though. Melbourne aren't going to give you this many opportunities often. Oh, I've turned it off again. I've switched the TV off again. Oh, God. Not for the first time tonight. I've turned off my TV. Don't know what's happening. They're a metre out from the line. Hines, crash ball for Talakai. Flick pass out for Atkinson. And Dan Atkinson scores.
Wow, Sharks.
What a flick pass from the sofa. And Atkinson's in the corner.
Wow.
Sharks up 16-6. I got the TV back on just in time. The sofa with the flick pass of all flick passes.
Frick cheese, how was that forward? He was on the ground throwing it backwards. He came up from behind him. How was that forward?
Yui Alarm.
Oh, okay.
Yui Alarm on the Twitch is streaming the game illegal, ? Hugely illegal.
Yes.
Massively illegal.
Very illegal. Have you got bail money? Because we don't.
Like short of a snuff video, one of the most illegal things you could do on live streaming. 16 points to 6.
Dude.
Sharks in the lead.
Dude.
Hines with the conversion attempt.
No.
Two from 2 tonight. Daniel Atkinson with the try. Hines from out wide.
Well,
Puts it on target. Needs to hold its line. It does. It's down the middle. And the Sharks lead this 18 points to 6. Grant Anderson with the first try for Melbourne. But then it's been all Sharks. Mulatalo with a try. Daniel Atkinson with that most recent one. And Fonua-Blake. So just the one tick off the multi. That of Fonua-Blake. I did feel like they were going to try and knock the front door down. The Sharks, they had to. You got to try and knock the front door down when you're playing the Storm. The only way. You've got to try and
it's only 16, 18 sticks.
You got to try and take them on up the middle. Fonua-Blake receives the kickoff. Oh, yeah, geez, Game of Mel. Have you seen any of the games this past fortnight? You'll know that it's not over. The Dolphins nearly came back and stole it with 10 minutes left. From Brayley from dummy half. They do have some serious momentum at the moment, though, the Sharks. Prindle onto McInnes. Hines now through the hands out to the right. Nick wrapped up. Tackled on halfway, fifth and last.
You just stay on Mel for the fact that Dan's just going to trash his team the entire second
Hines
half.
puts the
They'll
ball
lose.
up.
They'll
Falongo
probably
takes
lose.
it. Falongo offloads for Pappenhausen. Pappenhausen almost opens them up. Oh, Pappenhausen in open space. Almost.
That's so not true, Rock Balls. I've been on plenty of streams.
And now a penalty to the Storm. A piggyback upfield.
Penalty Storm, what a surprise.
Fonua-Blake's confused about what it's about.
So is everybody. Look at that hot air coming out of Jerome Hughes. Just kick the goddamn ball.
And he did. He found touch short of the halfway. Not a lot of distance on it. Melbourne go up over halfway, though, with the first carry.
They're just going to head high penalty on Nas because how?
Liero, inside ball to Nelson. Big Nelson carries it 40 out from the line. Hughes at the back to Munster. Short ball, flat to Sean Blaw. 30 from the line. Liero bumps off one. Bumps off Kafusi. 20 metres out. 9.5 to go till the halftime break. Harry Grant. Oh, it's Wishart's on the field. Wishart's on for Grant. There you go.
Yeah, he's been on the bench for a bit.
Munster tackled. Fifth and last. 20 out right in front of the posts. They go right. Oh, 6 again. Oh, that's a coach killer. Nelson bumps off the first tackle. 10 out from the line. Wishart, short ball for Katoa. Ellie Katoa, half a metre out. Wishart tries to dive over from dummy half. Tackle 3. And now barging over again. Oh, there's no variety here. No variety. Melbourne need to throw something different here. Numbers to the left. Harbour Bridge ball from Hughes. And the pass to Xavier Coates for the try. It's another tick off the multi. Melbourne hit back. We're halfway through the multi already with 8.5. Oops, I dropped the remote. 8.5 to go till the break. Halfway through the multi. 18-10 kick to come.
Gregory John, you haven't been muted. We don't have a link for the game. We're very sorry.
No, we're not.
Have to listen to the commentary.
No, we're not sorry about that at all.
You're not sorry, but
nobody's sorry. I didn't
play the game.
I didn't start this channel to give free. I didn't start this channel to give freebies.
Copyright laws.
18 points to 10. Kick to come. Xavier Coates scores in the corner.
Damn it, Xavier Coates is multi.
We're halfway through the multi. 7 minutes 40 left until the break.
All right.
we just talk like pirates. We're not actually.
I've got who's in multi? Oh my god, I don't even know. I need Paps and Nas for one multi, and I need Kale, Eero, Paps for the other multi. What?
Rock my balls says Storm got robbed a few minutes ago. What's he on about? Storm got robbed.
What?
What is he on about?
Wow. Adam Fonua-Blake paid me $50.
Pappenhausen from the sideline slots it right down the middle. 18 points to 12. 7 minutes to go till halftime. Halfway through the multi. Oh, Jesus. There's Stone Street. Oh, poor Sam Stone Street on the bench. His ankle is cooked.
Well,
the Sharks are down some players.
His toes shouldn't have been facing behind him.
Sharkies are down some players. I'm telling you, Jesse Ramian ruled out with an eye injury, and now Stone Street's out with an ankle injury. They're going to have no replacements left by the end of this game. It's going to be very hard to knock off the competition favourites with a reduced reserves bench.
Well, they seem to be doing just fine at the moment.
Gino, you feel like pizza. Well, so do I now. Now that you've said that.
We'll go some pizza.
The Hills. Down the short side they go. Coates.
Don't say it.
Chop down.
Such a good pizza place, though. I'm going to miss my Origin pizza this year.
Yeah, you're not heading down for it?
I'm going to start work early in the morning.
Ah, bugger.
The next day.
That's right.
I know, right?
People are going to work. Nick Meaney tackled, 30 out from the line. 6 minutes left until the break. Here's kicks back down the short side. And it's batted back by the Storm. Still fifth and last. Wishart tackled from behind by Trindle. And that'll be a handover. Great defense.
Oh, hey, rock my balls. If my Origin pizza is low max, I'm not complaining.
Yikes.
Oh, God.
Well, we'll have to wait and see if he even gets picked. I think he should.
Hey, look, there's McInnes.
Where? Oh, on the screen. Yeah, he's been long gone on mine. 5 minutes to go until the break. Fonua-Blake up over halfway. Fifth and last now for the Sharks.
Yeah, somehow my stream is just like adding time on and I'm behind again.
Trindle puts it high down the middle of the field. Pappenhausen loses it. It's gone backwards. Play on. Call a knock on by Adam G. Oh, do they challenge it?
Do
they challenge it?
It would be a knock on for every other team. Yes, Gregory, and I answered you twice, I believe. Oh, then wandered off again. Rock my balls, yes, because I was supposed to go to round 1 of the Cats, or round 0, I don't know. It was Cats Lions that we got Cyclones, so they moved it to like round 3, and the Cats lost, so I don't like talking about it. But yes, I have been to a Cats game.
Try for the Sharkies! Kale Hero! Kale Hero gets the third tick off the multi. We only need one more before the halftime break. And it is payout central. Kale Hero with the try. Sharks extend their lead. From the scrum, they go left. It's 2-on-2. In and away from Mulatalo. Paolongo jams in. Hero angles back in and scores. He's in yours as well, isn't he?
He is. Well, I thought I put another multi on, but it seemed I don't know if I don't have the little thing. It just has each 3 of them. So maybe I just staked all singles. Maybe I didn't actually put the multi on, which is going to piss me off.
Paolongo.
2 out of 3.
Completely caught out on defense there. 22-12 kick to come. 3 minutes to the break. We're 3 out of 4 legs down. We only need Joe Dirt. And the multi pays out.
Well, if I get him and I get Nas, then I'm fine. But if I don't, then whatever.
The Sharks have just exposed the Storm big time there. Paolongo's defense.
Rock my balls. You're not robbed if you're crap.
Hines with the conversion attempt, hooking it back, gets down the middle. The Sharks lead 24 points to 12. 2.5 minutes to go till the break.
Terrible phrasing. Someone unreview Judah.
You know what this is? This is your fault, Michelle.
My fault?
Yeah.
Why? Because I go for the Sharks and actually
No.
go for them, unlike you, Sharky supporter.
No, this is your fault for all that talk in the last game, channeling 2016. All the Melbourne Storm fans should be furious at you right now.
I'm sorry that I'm making your team win.
No, don't apologize to me. Apologize to them. 2 minutes until the halftime break.
Apologies, Game of
Oh,
Mel,
and
Gina.
the Sharks almost coughed the ball up. Nickera holds on for dear life. That would have been a big mistake right on the stroke of halftime. They've just got to get through this set. 24-12 at halftime would obviously be massive for the Sharkies.
Muzzle flash. Wait, who?
Aw, I wouldn't.
I'm
Rejected's a bit
rejected.
fierce. Rejected's a bit fierce. You just politely declined an offer. That's not a rejection. Sharks put this ball high. Faulongo spills it backwards. Pappenhausen cleans up. And there's a push in the back. Penalty to the Storm. Yeah, I wouldn't say that was a rejection. You politely declined an offer that obviously you were going to politely decline from a complete random on a YouTube chat room. It was far from a rejection. But anyway, I digress.
After I called him a serial killer. Sure.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll have a drink with you.
That's right. I forgot about that. Munster shows the ball inside, goes out to Pappy, who spills it. Oh, errors are starting to creep into the Melbourne Storm game now. They're feeling the pressure. They're under the pump. "35 seconds left in the first half. Joe Dirt, Ryan Pappenhausen spills it. David Spade's crying somewhere, giving him a bad name. 24 seconds left until halftime. Sharks scrum feed on halfway. Hines down the left edge. Short ball for Ero. "35 out on this left edge. Fonua-Blake in midfield. 10 seconds left. This will be the last play. What do they do? Trindle sets up a drop goal. Trindle snaps it. He's kicked it. Sharks are up 25-12 at the break. Braden Trindle snaps the drop goal. Right on the stroke of halftime. Sharks are up 25-12 at halftime. What a first 40 minutes it was.
Wow. Matt Thompson agrees with you. That was some first 40 minutes.
Well, I'll take that to my grave.
Oh, goodness me.
I'll put that on a mantle somewhere. Matt Thompson agrees with me. Boski Sam says Joe Dirt in both your multis and all other try scorers were in. You had a good cash out, so you took it. Oh, Pappenhausen's. No, don't cash out at halftime. Pappenhausen scores in the second half, surely. Rock My Ball says we're cursed because of Michelle.
I don't know what you're saying, Rock My Balls, because I have been on plenty of streams where the Storm have won.
Flo Lacey says, what a half a footy by the Sharks. David says, that's a good first half, but the best is yet to come from the Storm. Kern Kero says, where is Pappenhausen? He's been very quiet tonight, Pappy.
No. He's made some errors, that's for sure.
Rock My Ball says, Dan, cash out right now. They know what I'm doing, though, the bookies. They're on to me. They know what I'm up to. I don't get very good cash out offers. I guarantee this is a dismal cash out offer. Oh. $120. Not bad at all. Nah,
It's not bad.
I'm letting it ride, though. Pappenhausen will score in the second half.
Oh, I can't believe Fonua-Blake was a $50 just for a single.
Just for a single, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
I
bad
got
at
50
all.
bucks back on him, so pretty much won my money back tonight already. But I can't believe I didn't hit the same game multi for Paps, Kale Iro, and that other dude.
Oh, yeah. The other dude.
Xavier Coates, because seriously, I always do like I always stake each leg so I can try and win my money back at least if like, you know, to pay. And then I do the multi. But yeah, for some reason the multi didn't work. So oh well. If I have if Nas and Paps get over, then it's a yeah.
Man, KO's
Nas and Paps get over.
the absolute shits tonight, isn't it? Just crashed
Oh,
again.
it's awful.
Crashed again on me.
It
I've
is
got to
awful.
I've got to restart my whole Chromecast. Every time it crashes, I've got to
Oh, good.
restart my whole Chromecast. At least it's half time,
Ugh.
so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, right?
Restart that one.
All right.
But yeah, I'm
It's
letting it
halftime.
ride.
Anybody got any burning? Huh?
I'm letting it ride. $120 cash out offer. Although I suppose I could cash out and put. I suppose I could cash out and put a straight bet on Pappenhausen anytime try scorer for a lesser stake. Okay, that's something to think about and still make the same amount of money.
I'm just going to interrupt your betting talk. Anybody got any burning NBA questions they want to ask?
Of course they don't.
Yeah, no, rock my balls. I've got an echo because I'm in a different room. I'm in a different suburb. And I don't have quite the setup yet to not echo. It's a very big kind of empty room, a lot of empty walls. So yeah. It's not really I don't know what's the word, helping like absorb the sound to stop the echo. So yeah. Anyway, look, I'm not telling you why I moved or what suburb I moved to. But who do I think will win the NBA championship this year? I think it could come down to Indiana or look, I want to say Minnesota or OKC. They're the three I think that are gonna, get in there. So, are you at Mango Hill, Richard Trainer? Oh, I wish I moved to Boston. Good Lord. Although maybe not at the moment. Maybe in about 4 years. You right there, Dan?
Yeah. Oh, you were talking about basketball,
Okay,
so I just completely tuned out. Yeah. I was off in space.
You off in space.
I was like, yep, basketball, not for me. Dan don't do cross country, buddy.
That's AFL.
Yeah, I forgot. I screwed up my own joke. Ballsed up my own joke there. Dan don't do Space Jam.
Oh, Timberwolves will get swept. TikToker reckons. I don't know. Sir Man, what did you say? I can't see. Who scored the last try?
Kale Hero.
KL Hero. There you go.
Yeah.
So, no, I don't think the Nuggets are going to get there. Hey, I think that the Nuggets are going to get done. God, 5:30 on Monday morning. What a terrible time for Australia to watch an NBA playoff game.
Well, it is
Ooh,
an
I'm not gonna
American
lie,
sport.
last
Do you
season-
think that they should change the
Is it-
NBA to an Australian time standard?
No, just make it the nighttime game so that it's easier for us. Last year I did.
So
get
you
up
are
at
saying they
4:30
should
in the
make it to an
morning
Australian time standard?
I did get up at 4:30 in the morning to watch a Celtics game. I don't know why we flogged them. So, but yes, apparently Jason Tatum has been talking to his dad, Justin Tatum, whom is a coach in the NBL. If you're unaware, yeah, talking to his dad, about his injury. So, I don't know. Ruptured Achilles is pretty crap for a basketball player, to be honest. Everyone's like, "Oh, these football players, they
Yeah,
come
they
back,
kinda-
blah blah blah." But you don't realize with basketball, like, I mean,
They kind of
the
need
high order
those.
they're running and the jumping and stuff. It's just it takes a lot more toll on that
Yeah,
area of the body.
They
than-
kind of need those Achilles, don't they? Big part of it.
They do.
Mikey says your
yeah,
bet
but I'm
got
sure-
voided. Did you have Stone Street? I feel like you might have had Sam Stone Street or Jesse Ramian for the bet to get voided.
Who?
Mikey on TikTok.
Me?
No, Mikey. Is your name Mikey?
On TikTok. Well, that depends on who you ask.
We're going to call you that from now on. Jacob Likes Apples says it's either the New York Knicks or the Timberwolves winning the playoffs.
It's so not the Knicks. The Knicks are not winning anything more than what they've just won. Pacers are going to sweep them.
Is that the team that just beat your team?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so that's why you're saying that. Jasmine Stewart asks who has the ball. Probably the Ball Boys, being that it's the halftime break.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Richard Trainer, if Kyrie plays for the Boomers, I'm going to be pretty happy with that. If Ben Simmons stepped up and played for the Boomers, I'd be pretty happy with that too, to be honest. Needs to bloody support and,
Isn't he Australian?
Huh?
Ben Simmons. Isn't he an Aussie?
Yes.
But he doesn't play representative for Australia.
No.
Why? What a douche.
Good question.
What a douchebag. Not enough money, I guess.
Good question.
Not enough money?
No. He's on enough money because he's friggin' injured all the time. So
I know.
He's on the bench and earns millions.
I understand that he's on enough money in the NBA, but I just mean not enough money in Australian basketball to take that time out.
No, Richard Trainer, he wasn't injured when he could have played for the Boomers. He wasn't injured back then, and he's had multiple opportunities to play for Australia, and he hasn't. He just refuses. He's a petulant little child sometimes, and he needs to man up and play for his country.
Well, somebody said he's dual citizenship. Who's his other team?
He doesn't play for another team though. That's the thing.
Or maybe he's not good
He
enough
plays
to get
in the
selected for them,
NBA.
but maybe that's what he wants to do.
Yeah, he is.
If he plays for
He
Australia, does that
is-
rule him out from the other team immediately?
Well,
Maybe he wants to play for the other one.
America anyway.
Well, maybe that's what he wants.
For the US.
Who wouldn't want to get picked for the
He
dream
wants-
team? But if he gets
He's not getting picked for the dream team.
well, no,
He'll
but this is a
be
serious question. If he gets selected for the Boomers, I can't believe I'm having a basketball conversation. If he gets selected for the Boomers, does that immediately rule him out for the dream team?
Yeah, because
Well,
it's
maybe
it's
yeah.
like
If he's
Australia,
got if he's got
England
dual
with the
citizenship,
NRL, etc.
yeah. If he's got dual
Yeah,
citizenship,
but-
then maybe that's why he's declining call ups for Australia because one day He's hoping that he gets selected for the, and maybe he's hoping against hope. I don't know, but maybe that's what his mindset is.
He would have to be hoping against hope because there is no way in hell he is getting selected for the American basketball team, the dream
I don't
team,
know.
over any of the players that are playing. LeBron James's son will get selected over Ben Simmons.
Well, I don't know.
I'm
asking. I'm just asking legitimate questions here as to what the case may be. That might be what he's thinking.
No. He can think. He might think that, but he's never going to get selected. So he should just stop being a bellend and play for Australia.
But if he plays for Australia, that's it. Done. Can't ever get picked for America. Dual citizenship
Steven
or not.
Adams plays for New Zealand.
Well, this is what I'm asking. Is it possible?
What?
To do both.
To get picked for the dream team?
Yeah, to do
No.
both. Oh, sorry, you weren't answering me. You were answering Flo Lacey.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Once you get picked for one, that's
he will
it.
Never represent USA. And to be honest, he shouldn't be representing the Boomers anyway because he is always injured and he is always on the goddamn bench.
Well, then why such a passionate argument then? Why such a passionate argument then? Let him do whatever he wants. You're in such a
he made such a thing about turning his back on Australia. That's why it's such a passionate argument. We can have Kyrie back. Kyrie's a dual citizen and he's going to play for Australia. Kyrie Irving. Look these players up. Just look them up.
Who am I looking up?
Kyrie Irving.
Oh, I know that. I know that name. I've heard that name before. Hi. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank God for Google autocorrect because I spelt it Kairee. Apparently, it's spelled Kyrie.
Kyrie. Kyrie.
Okay. Well,
I got Kyrie. I had my last pair of basketball shoes were Kyrie's, but my God, it was like running on concrete on the basketball court. It was awful. So now they're my walking shoes for the dog, and they're covered in mud.
He was born in Melbourne.
Now.
Born in Melbourne.
Yeah.
Second half underway. Melbourne with first use of it, 25 points to 12. That scoreline is not a typo. The Sharks popped a drop goal right on the stroke of half time to make it 25-12.
Harry Maguire.
His dad played in the NBL. When I watched the NBL, Shane Heal was still playing, and Andrew Gaze and Leroy Loggins. That's when I watched the NBL. That's when it was at peak NBL. Melbourne, fifth and last, 40 out from the line. That was an impressive opening set. Down the short side for Hughes.
Get Dan back into basketball, yeah?
Hughes puts the kick up, taken by Kennedy. Nelson's got him. Oh, God, look at the size difference between those two. Will Kennedy and Big Nelson. How is that for a mismatch? Sharks up 25-12.
Craig Bellamy looks like he's burst some blood vessels in halftime break.
Rock My Ball says if the Storm lose, obviously we were robbed. That's funny. Fifth and last here for the Sharks, 40 out from their own line. Trindle with the kick from inside the 40. Puts it high into the corner. Falongo's there. Pappenhausen comes forward, takes it, bobbles it. Does well to hold on. And Falongo bumps off the first tackle, but he's swung down 30 out from his own line. Up towards halfway they go. Wishart still on for Harry Grant. I wonder if that's a like Harry Grant obviously got rushed back tonight. So I'm wondering if he's 100%.
It's not working.
Wonder if he's 100%. What ramifications might that have for Queensland Origin? Fifth and last now, 25 out. Hughes puts it high. Not a lot of distance on it, but contestable. Coates throws it back to nobody. Scooped up by Anderson. Taps it on for Munster. Beware the second kick. Well, Munster's kicked it straight down the throat of Kennedy. That might be the worst kick of Munster's career. Oh, God, Bellamy's furious. That might be the worst kick of Cameron Munster's career. And the Sharks have knocked it on. They might challenge this by the looks of it.
Oh, God. Polish players rock my balls? I'm not sure.
Are they going to back their defense here, the Sharks? Oh, well, no, they shouldn't challenge this. Kennedy has just decided to have a crack there at Cameron Munster, and yeah, that'd be a terrible challenge if they elected to. Kennedy just let his emotions get carried away there is all that happened. Scrum down for the Storm. 20 out, right in front of the post. They go right. Wishart to Pappenhausen. Nelson bumps off the first tackle. Poor Billy Burns. He's having a nightmare out there tonight. Katoa, 10 out from the line. Offloads. Back for Wishart. Wishart. Couple of meters short. Lined up to the left, but they go right. Pappenhausen inside for Nelson. God, he's so big. 5 out from the line. Liero onto Hughes. Anderson to Coates. Coates gets a double. Xavier Coates. 2 tries. Storm hit back. I've turned the TV off again. I've got to stop.
What's wrong with you?
Well, I do the stream holding the remote.
Don't hold the remote. Hold your drink.
Yeah, but I need to hold the remote to you know, because KO is so terrible. I've got to keep skipping forward to make sure I'm always up to date. Xavier Coates with a double. 25-16 kick to come. Storm strike first in the second half. I shall be right back.
They struck first in the first half. Oh, he's wandered off again. I know, Gabriel. If I was sitting next to him right now, I'd be like, dude, what the hell? Like, giving him a smack. Ugh.
What is Cameron Munster's meditating? Pappenhausen from the sideline.
He's not meditating. He's preparing himself for when Craig Bellamy screams at him that kick.
Even though it worked out for them, you know that Craig's not going to be happy. Pappenhausen from the sideline to make it 25-18. It's on target. It's hooking. It hits the post and bounces away. 25-16. Plenty of time left in this one. All right, let's have a look at the Waste of Water Sports tipping contest. I want to see if anybody else went for Manly or if I've jumped up some places.
I'm going for Manly.
It's a little bit of a stalemate for me. I'm still 6 places off top spot, or 6 points rather. 6 points off top spot. Still 4 behind the old Panther. I'm still 2 behind you, which is goddamn embarrassing. But I am
Manly, so you won't catch up on that one.
I am. You obviously went the Warriors as well, because I was only I was only 1 behind you before that game.
I've won a tipping or 2 in my time, so I'm not that bad.
Oh, UFC. You're down in 96th spot. 6 points behind me now.
What a shame. Wait, how many people are in our comp now?
Oh, good question. As Storm put this ball high. Sharks let it bounce. This could go anywhere. It's been knocked on by Kennedy and swept up by Nick Meaney. Nick Meaney scores. And they're back in this in a huge way. Melbourne in touching distance. I cannot believe that they've just let that bounce. 117. They have just let this bounce. Munster with the high ball. Kennedy and Atkinson watch each other, let it bounce. A gift for Melbourne. UFC says not to make excuses, but you gave up in round 5. Okay, well then why have you been talking trash all the way up until round 11? You've been trash talking still. Wow.
See, are you happy you didn't go to bed, Gamer?
What a start to the second half here for the Storm.
Hey, Moogie, can you manifest a NAS try?
Oh, you've not been talking trash? That's just how you talk. I'll leave that one alone. I'll leave that one alone. Pappenhausen with the conversion attempt. Puts it down the middle, 25-22. 2 tries inside the opening 10 minutes and still not even a hint of a smile there from Craig Bellamy. Oh, a little bit of a footage from the halftime break. Craig Bellamy quite reserved, really, all things considering.
Yeah, we can only see the back of him.
Whoa. Sharks get us back underway. Hughes takes the kickoff, and it's Karma Chameleon with the first hit up. Martin Henry says, come on, Storms.
Yes, Richard Trainer. Yes.
Nelson tackled 20 meters out. Wishart, dummies. Scoots out a dummy half. Tyrion Wishart. 30 out from their own line. Pappenhausen into dummy half. Liero to Hughes. Hughes dummies almost goes through. Ankle tap brings him down on halfway. They're rolling on now here, the Storm. Pappenhausen puts it high. Don't let it bounce. Oh, maybe you should have let it bounce. Kennedy spills it.
Again! Oh, Kennedy!
William Kennedy should have stayed off the field at halftime. Here come the Storm again. 10 meters out. They'll get a full set of 6 here. 25-22 Melbourne, a try away from taking the lead. The Sharks have just not come out in the second half. Scrum down 10 meters out midfield. Melbourne with the feed. They go right. Wishart dummies and goes on his own. They were about to go right. Wishart decided to go on his own. Probably not the right option. A couple of meters out now. Tackle 2. Nelson on the crash ball. Backs into the defense. Can't get the offload away. A meter short. Right in front of the post. Storm go left. Munster. Inside ball for Bloor. Bloor is met hard in the 2-man tackle. Tackle 4. 5 out. Wishart to Liero. Out the back for Hughes. The double pump for Meaney. Bobbles the ball. Ducks under the tackle of Burns. 10 meters out now, fifth and last. Hughes with the crossfield kick. Perfectly placed into the end goal. Batted back by the Storm, and this is a try. Melbourne have scored. It'll go upstairs. There's no try. But they'll have a look here. The Storm seem confident. Was it knocked on Melbourne? Was it batted back? Was it lost by the Sharks? No try is the on-field decision. Coates bats it back. Oh, it's lost. Yeah. Ooh, has he lost it forward into the hands, Coates, of Daniel Atkinson? Coates has clearly got a touch on it. Is it forward or back? The bunker has deemed Coates to have touched it. Knocked on into a Shark. The Sharks hold on. Boy, that was close. No try. Wow, the Sharks have got away with that one. 30 out from their own line here. 25-22. Penalty now to the Sharkies on their own 40. I've turned the TV off again. Would you believe? Would you believe it? I have successfully switched off the TV again. Here go the Sharks now off the back of the penalty. Inside Storm territory. Hamlin ULA on the field. Slow play the ball. Now KO Sports buffering to high heaven. 20 out. Sharks on play 3. Down the short side they go. Trindle. Inside ball. Burns. Wrapped up by Karma Chameleon. Brayley scoops it up with one hand. Hines. Quick ball here. Kennedy. The double pump to Talakai. Pops it on for Atkinson. That is a hell of a try there for the Sharks. Lined up to the right edge they were. And quick hand movement. Atkinson in the corner. They've hit straight back. 29-22. The Sharks, their first venture down into Melbourne territory, and they've come away with points. Lined up to the right, and some slick hands. Oh, the sofa. Sofa, Talakai, the tap on. Perfection. Try time for Atkinson. Try time for the Sharkies. 29-22. We still need Ryan Pappenhausen in this second half. Bring it on. Atkinson's first career double. Nico Hines to line up the conversion attempt. 4 from 4 tonight. He has been on song. Hines moves in. Puts it on target. He's 5 from 5. Nico. Nicholas Hines makes it 31-22. Sharks in the lead. High scoring game, this one.
I'm gonna sit down. Oof.
26 and a half to go. Sharkies up by 9. Putting up a fight. Storm with the restart. Kennedy takes it. Hamlin ULA with the hit up. Brings it back 15 meters out. Talakai brings it outside the 20. 26 minutes left to play. Brayley. Oh, Colhern bumps off the first tackle. And some good meters made there. Brayley from dummy half. He's got Hines in support. Hines takes the line on. Tackled on halfway. McInnes onto Burns. Hero now. One-on-one with Meany. To Mulatalo. Mulatalo can't get through Falongo. 5th and last. Oh, penalty here for the Storm.
What a surprise.
Well, how every single game in 2025, the referee blows the whistle and says, go back and play it when they get up and offload after the call of held. Tonight, Adam G's decided it's a penalty to the Storm.
It's a penalty Storm.
For the first time all season. For the first time all season. That's been called. Wow. How many times have we seen it? How many times have we seen it this weekend? Where the referee's just blown the whistle and said, hell, go back and play it. But tonight, Adam G says that's a penalty. Wow.
Because it's the Storm.
Palongo now, one-on-one with Hero. Steps back in field. Hero gets him around the shoulders. 30 out from the line. Hughes out the back to Munster. Munster to Pappenhausen. Now, Anderson steps back in field. Caught with the ball on play 4.
Give it to Nas. I want Nas to score.
No, give it to Pappenhausen. Liero, short
Nas.
ball. And Joe Chan tackle 10 out. 5th and last. And we've got a whistle. Oh, it's a penalty to the Storm.
Storm.
On the 5th and last. On the 5th and last. That's a coach killer. They tap and go.
Did you turn off the TV again?
Yeah. Joe Chan. Couple of meters out. 23 and a half left to play. Grant sends it to Hughes in midfield. Flat pass to nobody. And Talakai dives on it. The Sofa's got it for the Sharks. Oh, Jerome Hughes, that was a stinker. Get a shot of Craig Bellamy right now.
Behind you again.
I want a shot of Craig Bellamy right now. We're not going to get it.
Up the Waz. Stone Street is on the bench. He had an ankle injury early on in the game, unfortunately.
I want to see a shot of Craig Bellamy right now after that pass from Jerome Hughes. The Sharks now shift early to the left. Mulatalo beats 2. And he's brought down from behind. 43% completion rate for the Sharks in the second half. Not good enough. They definitely need to tighten that up. Up towards halfway they march. Colhoun out the back for Hines. Inside ball for Nickora. Well wrapped up there by Nelson. Trindle puts the ball high. A swirling bomb. Pappenhausen takes it well. Gets the ball away for Falongo. Falongo in open space. Tackled from behind by Nico. Munster, dummies, takes the line on. Brings it outside the 40. Nelson up over halfway. Angles back inside. Beats one. Offloads. Coates. Fends off Kennedy, but he's brought down now. 30 out from the line. Grant scoops it up. Goes from dummy half. The ball to Liero in midfield. Liero now offloads. Back for Munster. Fires it out to the right. Hughes takes the line on. Hughes is met and driven back in the tackle. Billy Burns has got hold of him. And that'll be play 4. Hughes steals an extra couple of meters, the cheeky bugger. Munster dances around in midfield. Offloads back
He
for
does.
Grant. Cut out pass now for Katoa. Katoa puts the kick through for Faulongo, and it goes dead for a 7-tackle set. Oh, Bellamy's going to be furious. Can we please just keep a camera on Craig Bellamy? He'll be throwing stuff at the window right about now. A 7-tackle set here for the Sharkies.
I keep trying to get my stream back online and it's just not happening.
What?
So
It's
I'm about
gone?
5 seconds behind.
Oh, trying to catch it up.
Yeah, it's doing my head in.
Blood pouring out the side of the face from Atkinson. Shows the
It
effort
just
that he's
has,
been
like-
putting in.
Yeah.
Fonua-Blake up over halfway. Sharks up 31-22. What a high-scoring game. Hines, 40 out from the line on play 4. We just need Joe Dirt to seal off the multi. Fifth and last, Sharkies kick downfield. Trindle puts it high into the corner. Sharks chasing through. Pressure on Faulongo. Faulongo takes it well. Great work there, Sua Faulongo. 20 minutes to play. Well, this is the these are the championship minutes, I suppose you could call them. This is what I was talking about in the pregame. All I wanted from the Sharks was to put up a fight. As, Milky McGee here. Anderson's carpets holding his face, milking the penalty. He's still trying to convince his teammates of it. He's still trying to convince his teammates. Wow, the penalty was for that? Good Lord. That's what the penalty was for? Hang on, have they given a penalty?
Storm player.
I don't think they have given a penalty yet.
They're Milkmaids 101.
I don't think they have. Well, he's copped Jesse Colquhoun's tits in the face and he's trying to milk a penalty. No penalty given. Play on.
Look at Munster in the back behind him. Oh, that's a penalty, sir.
Was he doing Flappy Bird?
Damn ball.
Was Munster doing Flappy Bird?
Oh, he was.
Fifth and last, Hughes puts the kick down.
Oh,
Kennedy takes it. Kennedy brings it outside the 30. Ciali. KO Sports, mate.
Swear to God, every time a Melbourne Storm player opens his mouth, a polar ice cap melts.
19 minutes to play. Sharks in possession. Talakai brings it outside the 40. The game's on KO Sports for anybody interested in the footage. Hero in midfield. Almost gets tangled up there with Kafusi. Slow play the ball here on halfway. Fonua-Blake. Blair 420 says, come on, Joe Dirt. Fifth and last. Trindle puts it high. Contestable ball. Faulongo taken by Mulatalo. Offloads. The try's on here for the Sharks. Oh, they're centimetres short. Great defense from the Storm. Oh, God, that was close. Storm will start this set half a metre out from their own line. Mulatalo got the offload away. The Sharks, they were so close there. They've lost the ball. 5 out from their own line. They've spilt it at the play of the ball. Oh, the Sharks are pumped up. Captain's challenge incoming. But this is a huge mistake. Potentially. Captain's challenge inbound. He's lost it. This will be an unsuccessful challenge. This will be the goofiest challenge of all time. I don't think they ended up calling it. They were just considering it. It would have been stupid. It would have been so bad. Scrum down, 10 out. Hines. Talakai loses it on play 1.
Gosh.
Talakai drops it on play one, and the Storm come back away with it. Oh, the sofa.
Damn it, sofa.
He's been so solid tonight up until that point.
He's been a super aimer.
Well, he just turned into a Timu. 25 out from the line. Melbourne. Down the left edge they go. Munster. Flat pass at best to Sean Blaw. Scooped up with one hand there by Harry Grant. Munster. And they've lost it. Utikamanu spills it. And the Sharks come away with it. It's a comedy of errors. Oh, yes! A camera shot of Craig Bellamy. He's understandably furious. Oh, Utikamanu. Utikimanu's already in hot water over the Canberra Raiders game. He didn't need a... Ow! He didn't need a mistake like that. Sorry, I've just dropped the mouse on my foot.
I don't know if anyone can hear that. My dog is having a tantrum.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard that. Sharks on the attack now. 16 minutes to go. 30 out from the line. Fonua-Blake.
D up, boys, says Flo Lacey. You're not talking to an
Ah.
NBA team.
Yeah, it still counts. D, defense. Penalty now to the Sharkies. Take the 2.
Gary. Come on, Mel. You can show that comment.
There would, of course, be absolutely no advantage to taking the 2 here, really. All things considering. They're going to have a shot, though, aren't they? They are actually having a shot here. Well, there you go.
Lord. My dad has turned the game off in the other room. I can hear whatever he's watching. It sounds awful.
They have elected to take the shot at 2 here, the Sharks.
Man, Mookie, I need Nas to score. And Paps, but if Nas scores, then I'm going to get more than my money back. So I'm going to be pretty happy.
I still need
Not that
Joe
he
Dirt.
scores in general because he shits me, but, you know.
Come on, Joe Dirt.
Oh, I don't know. I think someone already did it, Game ML. It was the Gary Rahia. His comment was held for review.
Joe Dirt, Joe Dirt.
Thank you for the modding. I am just my laptop's all the way over there.
Joe
How's the
Dirt,
heart, Mel?
Joe Dirt.
You did it.
Hines with the penalty kick. Oh,
Sonny.
he's missed it. Nico Hines misses it. 31-22 it remains.
From right in front.
Good Lord, that was such a simple kick to miss.
Well, wasn't there a simple kick that got missed in the earlier game?
Pappenhausen goes short with the restart. Contestable. Lost by Kennedy. Munster comes away with it. Munster offloads. Utikamanu charges forward. Mulatalo wraps him up. Help with Kafusi there on halfway. Tackle 0 for the Storm. Here's their chance. The missed kick. The knock on. Here they come. Munster inside for Blaw. Sean Blaw, 35 out. 13 minutes to play. Grant fires it over into midfield for Liero. Stepping back towards the posts.
Gary
20 out. Grant scoots out a dummy half and he's got support there. Joe Chan steps back infield. 10 out from the line here on play 4. Grant towards the post, goes on his own. Offloads back for Chan. Chan looking for support. Nobody there for him. A metre short, 5th and last. Grant sends it left. Munster Dinks it in over the top. Coates takes it and scores. Xavier Coates. He's got a third. 31-22, kick to come. Melbourne back in the contest, 31-26.
Yeah,
Munster to Coates.
What is his deal? He's been playing like crap lately.
Jumps over the top of the sofa, and Atkinson, well, in fairness to the sofa, he was just sort of lurking back in sport. Atkinson, not a winger, by the way. Atkinson's only out there because of injury.
In all fairness, we've all jumped over a sofa in our day.
Try confirmed. 31-26, kick to come. Yeah,
I'm sure
look,
they had
Atkinson.
The two shortest people on the field going up against Coates for that.
Oh, look, Atkinson's not a winger. That's supposed to be Stone Street out there. Stone Street, if he doesn't cook his ankle, Stone Street's like 7 foot tall. That doesn't happen. Stone Street had to go off injured with the broken ankle. That try doesn't happen under normal circumstances.
That's confirmed that it's a broken ankle?
Oh, I'm just saying. It was something to do with his ankle, clearly. Yeah. That try doesn't happen normally. Stone Street's out there, the same size as Coates. It's a fair battle. Atkinson is a half, filling in on the wing. 31-26. Pappenhausen from the sideline. Conversion attempt. Favoured side for a right foot kicker. He moves in, he strikes it, it's hooking, it's going to hit the post. It shaves it on the outside, and it's away. 31-26. 31-26, 5 points the margin. 11 minutes to play.
Oh, okay. Phoenix over on TikTok thinks it's a bias against the Storm. The ref's been bought off. Usually the ref's been bought off for the Storm, so that's different.
What's my cash out at the moment? Ask Gamer Mel. It is $41.96. I actually probably should take that. I know that it's like less than half of what it was earlier, but is Ryan Pappenhausen going to get a try in the last 10 minutes? Well, I guess I'd feel like an idiot if he did, but...
You'd feel like an idiot if you didn't. You could have taken the money.
Exactly. Exactly right. 10.5 to go. UFC says Stone Street is 97 kilograms. Coates is 108 kilograms. Thanks for that, UFC. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but cheers. Harry Grant carries up to halfway here for the Storm. Pappenhausen, grim dummy half, takes it inside the 40. Fifth and last. Grant down the short side, kicks through. Kennedy collects it a meter out from his in goal, breaks through Kennedy, but then he's chopped down. Yeah, they're the same height. I didn't say the same weight. Same size as in, like, they're equal height.
God. Will Kennedy wasn't chopped down. He was obliterated.
They're both, like, tall lads, UFC, is what I was saying. As Mulatalo spills it, Mulatalo drops the ball. And here come the Melbourne Storm. Captain's challenge. Captain's challenge incoming. Yes, same size UFC, roughly, not same weight.
Rock my balls. That is the most biased comment I've ever seen ever, and this is me.
So here we go. Mulatalo ducks into the tackle. He's been taken around the shoulders.
And they're playing at the ball.
Spills the ball.
That's a strip.
No, it's not. It's really not. And that's really poor work from Mulatalo.
No.
Here come the Storm. 10 meters out, full set of 6. Here's where Pappenhausen comes through for me. This is where Pappy comes through. Come on, Joe Dirt.
You can do this.
Come on, Joe Dirt. Time to step up, mate.
Come on, Nas. Nas to score, but in the corner, so Joe Dirt misses the penalty, the conversion, so it's still a Sharkies win.
Pappenhausen, dummies. Offloads now for Meany. Meany fends off one. He's brought down 12 out from the line. Now going further backwards, 15. Tackle one. Whoop. Told to go back and play it. 9 minutes to go. Nas.
Yes.
12 out. Tackle two.
Fella.
Where's Pappenhausen? Left they go. Hughes back in field. Takes the line on himself here. Hughes. 5 meters out on play 3. Grant to Munster. Short ball for Blore. Blore, half a meter out. Play 4. Try line in sight. Grant goes to Munster. Munster caught in midfield.
Just
5
I don't
meters out.
understand.
Pappy. They go right. 5th and last years. Grubber kick is scooped up by the Sharks, who lose it behind. Trindle dives on it and secures possession. It's there for the Sharks. 8.5 to play. Pappenhausen. Oh, God, I've had my phone unlocked in my pocket this whole time. How many people have I called?
How much booze have you ordered?
8 minutes to play here. The Sharks under the pump. Outside the 20 goes McInnes. Divjot. 1310. Harry Grant's playing tonight. 5th and last. Trindle from inside the 40. Puts it high. Pappenhausen under it. Takes it. Gives it to Faulongo. 20 out from their own line here, the Storm. 7.5 left to play. Five points the difference. What a game this has been. Finals worthy, I dare say.
But not as good as 2016.
No, because, well, we won that one. We won that one. Munster with the goose step almost goes straight through. No, you can't beat a grand final win.
You
Tapping
can,
out.
if it's an Origin Series win.
Yeah, fair enough. Pappenhausen plays at 40 out from the line in midfield. Oh, yeah. You know, I still have sweet dreams about that Blake Ferguson break, firing it back in field to Teddy for the match winner. Munster puts this ball high. Contestable kick. Pressure on the Sharks. Mulatalo takes it. Mulatalo's got it 5 meters out from his own try line. Sharks ball. Talakai in midfield. 6.5 minutes to go. Jinx. 31-26. Kennedy wants a quick play the ball. Second half run meters. Oh, it's been domination by the Storm in the second half. Sharks have just done enough to hold on so far. 5th and last. Billy Burns staying down, trying to Mookie Magoo.
Well, it works for the Storm. Why not work for anybody else?
Oh, he's copped one from Hughes there. This should be a penalty. Should be a penalty. He's copped one there from Jerome Hughes. Here we go. Oh, bloody Eli Katoa just got in the way. Eli Katoa's big ass got in the way of the camera. Penalty, Sharks. Penalty late in the tackle count. That is massive.
Look at the swinging arm there. From
Jerome Hughes on report. Hughes on report.
Good.
Sharks find touch. 40 out from the line. Hines to McInnes. They race up on him. Nelson and Sean Blore. Oh, Lord. Good Lord. Harry Grant. Bring him down. Hamlin ULA straight up the middle. They're 30 out from the line. At least I haven't said
Come on,
Cowboys.
Sharkies.
At least I haven't said Cowboys
Come on,
yet this
Sharkies,
game.
let's pass this.
20 from the line. Brayley goes quickly. Scoops it up with one arm. Kennedy in midfield. Wrapped up by Blore. Fifth and last. 15 out in midfield. They go right for Hines. Chips it in over the top for Mulatalo. Bats it back. It's loose on the ground. Pappenhausen scoops it up. And Melbourne will have it here 5 meters out from their own line. Knocked on. They'll bring it back to the 10. 5 minutes to play. Melbourne ball. High contact there on Falongo. Should have been a penalty there to Melbourne if we're playing fair.
No.
And Nelson.
No.
I thought he lost
Better
it.
play
He's
fair.
held on to it. Tackle
Yeah,
3.
Come on, up, Cronulla. I'm with you, Gary.
Scooped up by Grant.
Dan's with you too. He just, you wouldn't believe that he's actually a Sharks supporter.
And they've lost the ball. Melbourne with the mistake. Oh, please get a shot of Craig Bellamy. Please.
Show us bellyache. Show us bellyache.
Bellamy.
Yeah, I swear to God, the guy
Oh.
playing basketball.
It's
where
the
I play
sofa.
basketball now is Nas.
It was the sofa with
Come
the
on,
big
plays
hit.
basketball.
Sofa with the big hit.
Shouldn't have tried for the offload, dickhead. Sorry, can I say that now? Are we far enough into the stream that we're not?
Yeah, why not? 3 minutes 40 to go. Eero steps back in field. Sharks 31-26 up.
Someone
And a penalty.
Comments.
No, referee's whistle. I thought it was a penalty. It was just blowing time off. Go back and play it on the mark, he says.
Blowing time off because Jerome Hughes went arse over because he couldn't handle it. Someone giving him a little bit back, and he got up and bitched about it. Funny that.
Hamlin ULA up the middle. 25 out here, the Sharks. Brayley to Hines. Hines in midfield. Heads towards the left edge. Ducks under a tackle.
You're on it, Gamer Mel. I love it. I love it. You're on it. You're
Trindle.
on it.
To McInnes. McInnes 10 out. Fifth and last. Picked up and driven backwards. Brayley down the short side. Trindle. Grubbers into the in goal. It sets up for Hughes. Does Hughes collect it? Yes, he does. 3 minutes left to play. Storm.
He bobbled that, didn't he?
Nelson.
Ugh.
Tackled
God,
inside his
this
own
game
20.
It's just,
This is finals worthy. Like I said, this has been brilliant.
thank
Monster.
God, we finally got
The
a
Grant.
game.
Cut out pass, and it's been lost by Coates. Coates spills it. He was in open space. And they cut straight to Craig Bellamy. Beautiful camera work. Beautiful camera work. And the Sharks, with 2 minutes to play, will have the ball 30 out from the Storm line.
It's 2 minutes to go, Mel. And we know what the Melbourne Storm can get away with. Oh, Mulatalo, I love it. You better back that up and win now. Oh, the excitement's too much for Dan. He's walked off. All right, we got the scrum feed. Nico Hines with the scrum feed. And we're out. The Sharkies, they're trying to go up that right-hand side, left-hand side. I don't know. I can't tell when I'm watching from this angle and I've had a few drinks. The Sharkies are going up the middle there now. Trying to do these play the balls as slow as they possibly can just to eat up some time. There's a minute 25 left on my
No, there's
clock
not. There's a
anyway.
minute 20.
Oh, Sofa's poked the wrong direction, but he's playing the ball. Yeah, I'm a couple of seconds behind Dan. That's why I said on my clock anyway.
Hines onto Nickera.
They're all just having a little
Nickera
huddle. I think
inside
he
the 10.
scored.
Fifth and last. There's a
Resigned
minute
themselves
left.
to their fate. I'll dance back and make
Down
it
the
a
short
freestyle
side goes
style.
Bradley. Back in field to McInnes. Hamlin ULA pops it out the back. Scooped up by Fonua-Blake. This is it now. 5 points the difference. Melbourne have to go the length of the field. They'll start on their own 10-metre line. Melbourne have to go the length of the field.
Look, Lacey, there's 40 seconds to go. It's just, oh. And that's what I mean. Mulatalo's up in Coates' face laughing. Mate, you got to back it up. Don't you just laugh. Don't you sing.
40 seconds to play.
Whatever that friggin' saying is.
Here's at the back for Munster. Cut out pass here. Pappenhausen, inside ball for Anderson. Anderson cut down. 10 out from their own line. 20 seconds to go. Pappenhausen from dummy half. Nowhere to go. Loses it. The Sharks have got it. And the Sharks have won. Pappenhausen loses the ball. Cronulla have won.
You're very welcome, Gary. There's Stone Street on the sideline with his foot all wrapped up. Oh,
Stone Street.
Up in everyone's face. I love it.
Stone Street's found the strength to stand. Pappenhausen trying to force the offload.
Always a tip I'm happy to lose, but hell yeah.
Oh, same here. Same here.
Look, I'm getting from my dog right now because I won't be quiet. Oh, Nasa's so upset. Oh, what a shame. Gabe Mel, thank you very much for being the epic mod.
Oh, Talakai's on report. There's going to be a penalty headed to the Storm. It's not over yet. There's going to be one play. It's a penalty to Melbourne. They will find touch inside Sharks territory, you would think. And there will be one play. I don't even know what it was for. I don't even know what it was for. Jerome Hughes finds touch, 35 out. There's going to be one play. They'll put it high, I'm sure. They'll tap. They'll put it high. Munster puts it high. This is it. The game in the balance. Mulatalo takes it. Ronaldo Mulatalo wins the game for the Sharks. Wow, it's going crazy out there in the middle. It has gone crazy out there in the middle.
He is holding on to that ball like his life depends on it. I love it.
Mulatalo gets a big hug there from Braden Trindle. Referees separating the two teams. What's going on here? Oh, Talakai's on report. Talakai's on report for that shoulder to the head.
Oh.
And then Pappenhausen. Oh, swinging arm on Mulatalo. That's why there's that big blow up on full time. Pappenhausen's come in with the swinging arm.
That wasn't even a swinging arm. That was a I'm gonna punch you in the face. Like Pappenhausen. Wow. I did not expect that from him.
Not that Pappenhausen was even in the conversation for Origin, but that'll be his Origin done anyway, even if he was.
That was awful. Gary Rahia, cheers to you and thank you for joining. Game ML, good night. We'll see you tomorrow for some more football.
Pappenhausen on report. Referee says that's it.
Oh, look at that sarcastic clap from Harry Grant. Off you, bugger off, you little dipshit.
First meeting says, what a weird comp. Storm beat the Tigers. Tigers beat the Sharks. Sharks beat the Storm. Anyone can win this year. Well, it's what I call the high school argument. First meeting. There's all kinds of things that can happen from week to week. The playing conditions, suspensions, injuries. The lineups mean a lot. Yeah, the my team beat your team, beat your team, beat your team arguments. Very high school conjecture, and that's by the way, I'm not having a crack at you, just in case you're wondering. I'm just saying it doesn't really mean anything when one team beats one team one week and then the next and the next and the next. You know what I mean? It doesn't really mean much. There's all kinds of variables to take into account. I call it the high school argument.
For that.
I call it the high school argument just purely because those are the sorts of arguments you have in high school. It's like, well, it proves that my team's better than yours because we beat that team by 30 points and you only beat them by 10.
Yeah, dude, that argument has well and truly left high school and moved into the adulthood of the world. But
I still call it the high school argument.
That was just Pappenhausen. That was not a swinging arm in a tackle. That was a strong arm.
Oh, it was a punch.
You in the face.
He punched him.
I'm pissed off because we lost.
He punched him. He's on report.
That was.
He's. Look, I don't think he was in Origin conversation anyway.
He was in Origin contention either. I'm not even talking about it for Origin contention.
Oh no, but I'm saying.
I can't believe he actually did that.
No, but I'm saying he just punched himself, literally punched himself out of Origin contention. I wouldn't have had him in there. I wouldn't have had him in there either.
Can I finish a thought?
But I'm saying
Can I finish a thought?
I wouldn't have had him in there anyway.
So I can finish a thought.
I can't. Well, I can mute you. That shit-eating grin. Okay, go on. Sorry.
Can I finish?
Yes.
Am I allowed now? I honestly thought that Ryan Pappenhausen had a hell of a lot more class than that to do something like that. And I'm going to go out.
Why? Because he's a blue?
I'm just going to say it. That's a monster type of play.
Is it because he's a blue that you have more time for him than other Storm players, or?
Maybe, but I didn't think he would do that. I honestly have never seen Pappenhausen do that in any type of play at all. I mean, yes, he went up to Mulatalo at the end and they shook hands and Mulatalo smacked him on his less athletically sized ass, but I just didn't think that was something that he would do. Like, yeah, you get your frustrations, but Pappenhausen's very cool, calm, and collected. That is 100% something Munster would do. So
it was pretty out of character.
Welcome. It was very out of character. I don't know. DJ Shack, they were going for the last second play. They put in a high ball. Mulatalo took the ball and just took it to ground. And Pappenhausen's just come in with this just swinging strong. It wasn't even just like a swinging arm because he was going for a tackle. It was like he had that arm clocked and locked. It was.
Hey, punched him.
It wasn't.
He punched him.
It wasn't a great look, and I'm really disappointed in Pappenhausen for that.
Hey, he punched him. Pure and simple. Pure and simple. He punched him. It wasn't a like a straight punch, but he had his fist cocked and popped him in the face.
He had a massive brain explosion, DJ Shack. It was terrible, and it was just. I'm just very, very glad that Mulatalo backed up his obvious shit talking to Coates there with 2 minutes to go.
Yeah. Oh, that could have ended badly.
To ground.
That could have ended very badly.
So badly. It was like the last 10 seconds, DJ Shack. He's on report. We'll see what comes of it. I mean, as Dan said, he was never in Origin contention.
No.
For New South Wales, he's just the tiniest person in the world, so he should never be playing Origin because you just get snapped in half. Someone like someone else who got snapped in half and then bitched about it. So, yeah, I don't know, but it was a great game. It was a very good game. Yeah, look, honestly, I don't think he would have been sent from the field because we know what the referees are like, as they did earlier on in the game, where they would usually point at the spot and go back and go play the ball. They gave a penalty to the Storm, which has not happened all year. Like, it literally happened in the previous game where they bungled up a play the ball and the referee just pointed at the spot, went play the ball there. But Storm got a penalty out of that. He might have got 10, maybe. But it looked really nasty. Like, to me, it looked really unsportsmanlike and unprofessional.
Dave 74 AU says that these two teams have history going ways back to 2016. What a year that was.
History. Apparently I've got zero ball knowledge, according to Kane on TikTok, but it was a punch, but off you go. Have fun, because
I don't think the Storm started so flat. I don't think the Storm started flat at all, DJ Shack.
No, they didn't start flat.
The Sharks were just up for the fight.
Minutes, didn't they?
Yeah, they scored the first try in the first 10. The Sharks were just up for the fight. Really. Surprised me. Surprised the hell out of me.
Oh, Kane. Kane on TikTok. You've probably never been punched in your life, so you wouldn't know.
How did the Storm surrender 25 first half points? Oh, they didn't. Sharks had 25 first half points.
No, it was
no, what was the halftime score? It wasn't 25.
25. It was 25 to.
What? No, what was the halftime score? No. I don't think it was. But Sharks got the drop goal before halftime. But yeah, Melbourne didn't surrender a lead by that margin.
No,
at all.
Well, they did. They sort of surrendered a lead because they were
okay.
6-0.
In that sense, halftime was 25-12 to the Sharks. So there you go. It was the Sharks who nearly cocked it up. So there you go.
I thought it was 25-18, but I was like, no, they weren't that close.
It was the Sharks who were up. It was the Sharks up 25-12. So there you go. It was the Sharks who nearly. It was the Sharks who nearly screwed up a 25-point halftime score. Oh, there goes Alara again.
Kane on TikTok.
There goes Alara, whatever the hell she's off at. So yeah, DJ Shack, Storm. Yeah, apart from the opening try very early in the contest, they had to fight back. 25-12 it was at halftime in favor of the Sharks. You know what? I don't even remember it being 25 points to 12 at halftime. I thought surely not. Sharks only got 6 points in that second half.
No, because they came out and scored 2 very quick tries. Yeah.
Taylor
on TikTok asked if we're streaming tomorrow.
Yes. Yeah, well, I'll be doing the well, I definitely will be. And I'll be doing the Formula 1 qualifying as well later on tonight.
What time does that start?
Midnight.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Midnight, Formula 1 qualifying.
What time are we? What time are the games tomorrow? I think the Broncos are on at 2. Because there's
I'll find
3
out.
games tomorrow, is that right?
Yes. Broncos Dragons 2 p.m.
Yeah, Broncos Dragons at 2.
Yep, Dragons are going to win that one.
Titans at 4:05.
Yep.
And the Tigers and the Rabbitohs at 18:15.
6:15 for the normal people.
6:15. Sorry,
for the people that aren't in the army.
I work with. I work with Defence Force, so yeah.
Hey, Walnut
Straight
Hills.
up.
Walnut Hills, ahoy, mate. Long time no see, I think. I don't remember seeing him for a while.
No, I haven't seen Walnut Hills in a while.
I recognize the name, though, of
Bronx and
course.
Dragons. 5 from 5 in the tipping this week. Yo, you're killing it, mate. I'm always happy to lose a Storm tip, but I think I'm now 3 from 5.
I'm 3 from 5 this weekend.
Yep. Yeah, 3 games tomorrow because there wasn't a game on Thursday due to Women's Origin. So yeah. Taylor, you've only got 1 right so far. Oh, dude.
Bugger. What was the one?
I feel you. I've had a shocking couple of rounds. I'm not even gonna lie. We have a Wasted World of Sports tipping competition on what is it? The NRL tipping website?
Yeah, wastedsports.com.au/games. And you will find
right. Nice.
Yep, wastedsports.com.au/games, and you will find links there to all our fantasy and tipping competitions that are completely free to join. So do feel free. Kaylin, you got the Bulldogs right.
Did someone just say that Xavier Coates was the most underrated winger in the game?
What, on the TV?
They're just Harry Grant just said that Xavier Coates is one of the most underrated wingers of all time.
Well, that's Harry Grant.
Pull your head out of your ass, mate.
That's Harry Grant saying that, so take it for what it's worth. It's his teammate.
I'm not taking it for it. It's not worth anything.
I don't think anybody underrates Xavier Coates. He's one of the first picked on my team. If I'm picking a fantasy team, he's one of the first wingers picked. So, yeah, look, they're teammates. I wouldn't read too much into it. Blake Brayley will probably say that Sam Stonestreet with his broken ankle is an underrated winger, which he is.
Oh, I hope he's broken his ankle. Poor bastard.
Walnut Hills, you got Dragons. Yeah, I think sorry, Michelle, but I think the Dragons are going to win tomorrow as well. Dragons, Raiders, Tigers.
Yeah, look, honestly, I don't have much hope for them. Sorry for the Broncos either, so, you know.
Talon says Kane left.
I know, Talon.
No, he's not scared. We just didn't feed the troll. You don't feed the trolls. We didn't feed the troll, so he moved on elsewhere. But is what happened.
Yeah. I know I've got a little. I know I don't have 0 rugby league knowledge. I have at least 10% rugby league knowledge, so I'm quite happy with that.
Ooh, 10, 10.
Hey.
See, I'm allowed to say it. I'm allowed to get away with it.
Yeah. And I'm not your wife, so you know that gives me an extra 5%. At least.
Yeah, probably more than 10 in fairness. Who's winning the premiership? Oh, look, it's still the Storm. I'm sorry. Melbourne, it's still their premiership to lose. You don't win premierships in May. You don't lose premierships in May, but I haven't really seen anything to change my mind that Melbourne are probably the favourites.
Yeah. I mean, there was a lot of errors in that game, and you know what they're like. They come out after a game like that, and they flog the next team by 64 points to nothing. So,
yeah, look, it's...
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the same, like, people are writing off I wouldn't write the Panthers off yet either. Panthers will make the finals, and I would not want to be coming up against the Panthers full strength in the finals. That's all I'm saying. Panthers are still a chance.
No.
Panthers could still go 5 in a row. You're crazy if you're writing off the Panthers yet. So, I mean, it's only May. So much time left in this competition.
Moss AU Marlow wants
Oops.
to know, never underestimate your opponent's shot.
Did you say never
Prove
underestimate?
me wrong.
Never underestimate?
Underestimate.
Never underestimate those teams.
Nah. It was a good game. I'm glad that was a good game because the first game that the first two games tonight were god awful. Has Dan wandered off? No, he's still there.
No.
He's still there. Right.
No, I was just switching off
So
the
Dan's gonna
aircon.
be doing.
Switching off the aircon. It's a little bit chilly here
Dan's gonna be
tonight.
doing. It is tiny. I switched the fan off earlier, but yeah, it's finally starting to get a little bit cool.
It takes a little bit longer here in this room with all the electronics. Like there's like 72 monitors and a very big PC. JCS Moki says, Dan, what's with Pappy's name? You don't think he looks like Joe Dirt? Does anyone know the movie Joe Dirt? David Spade.
Yes,
Joe Dirt. Tell me, look up Joe Dirt and tell me that Pappenhausen does not look like David Spade in that movie. That's why I named him that in my same game multi.
He
Joe
absolutely
Dirt.
does. All right. So you're back in a couple of hours for the F1.
Formula One qualifying coming up. Yes. Looking forward to it. Oscar Piastri, our Aussie boy, Michelle. There's an Aussie winning the championship at the moment in F1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I need to sound more excited about that?
Well,
Aussie.
well, I thought, Australian succeeding. We might want to try and pretend, at least. I pretended about Ben Simmons.
You didn't pretend. You were thoroughly confused.
I'm saying I'm pretended.
Ben Simmons. I'm not even gonna bring up I'm not even gonna look up his stats and all.
Wow.
He's been injured more than he has been.
I unsuccessfully segued to NBA. I didn't think it was possible to unsuccessfully segue to NBA.
Well, I can't talk about Ben Simmons. He shits me. If you want to talk about Jason Tatum,
Kenny Tatum.
then I'm here all night.
Oi, there's McInnes.
If y'all want to talk about
Y'all
Jaylen Brown,
want to talk about it.
Michael Innes, wasn't he in our chat?
He was. That's why I shouted his name, because I'm like, how's he managed to do this? He's in the TikTok chat and he's out there. Well, that explains why he's been pretty quiet. That's all right, Taylor. Gifts are not expected. Appreciated, but not expected. Just hanging out and partying with us. That's all. That's all it's about, Taylor. Hanging out, partying with us.
Taylor.
Not feeding the trolls.
Taylor.
That's what it's all about.
You had my back against a troll.
That's
worth more than a gift sometimes.
In fairness, Michelle does need to get better at ignoring the trolls. We don't feed them. She likes to give them a little nibble. I jump in over the top and I'm like, no, we just ignore them. We don't feed the trolls here. Moss AU Marlow says, I like this channel. Well, you know what, Moss? I like you too. Cheers.
Cheers, Moss. What do we think about the Perth Bears coming back in 2027?
Well, they're not coming back.
I mean, it's North Sydney Bears relocating to Perth. Did we have this conversation last night about...
It's the Western Reds coming back.
The club, so that the fan base still existed, so there's a fan base to start with.
Yeah, there's a
Look, let's see how we go.
yeah, there's a new episode on
We've got
YouTube.
Papua New Guinea to come in, yeah.
A new episode on YouTube of the Generations podcast with the Old Panther and I, where we are talking all things expansion, and that is a topic that comes up during it is existing branding, and it was John Cleese, Monty Python, Fawlty Towers. John Cleese actually said in an interview, they asked him about the lack of creativity in Hollywood. And he said it's not really a lack of creativity, but it's just they choose to be safe. Like, do you create a new brand new dinosaur movie, or do you create a new Jurassic Park? Do you create a new movie about chasing ghosts, or do you just create a new Ghostbusters movie? So it's not about a lack of creativity. It's just about tackling or like just attaching yourself to a pre-existing fan base, what's worked in the past, and that actually is what I think they've done with the Bears here. They've been screaming for the Bears to come back into the competition for so long, so they went, you know what? We'll give you the Bears back. It'll be in Perth, but we'll give you the Bears back. So anyway, that's a new episode of Generations coming up.
One of his all-time great movies was remade with women leads. So he would know about that topic very well.
What was that one?
I can't think of the name of it. It's where him and Steve Martin are con artists on the French Riviera. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Okay.
And it's remade with Anne Hathaway and I can't think of the other female lead.
Doesn't matter.
But basically, John Cleese, you gotta watch the OG. You gotta find Dirty Rotten Scoundrels and watch the OG one.
You had me sold. You had me sold at Anne Hathaway.
No, watch the OG one with John Cleese, and then watch the Anne Hathaway one.
Oh, I will.
But yeah. And on that note,
Katuku, Wakapiko. I'd call a league team the Tarantulas. I like it. Fierce. People are scared of it.
yeah.
Just please tell me, for the love of Christ, that you wouldn't shorten it to the Tars. Because I don't understand that. You've got a name that is like brutal and aggressive, and it's like, we are the Warriors. We're going to call ourselves the Wars. Own it. You're the Warriors. Anyway, so yeah, please don't shorten the Tarantulas to the Tars. All right, are we heading off? I think we are.
I think so. I think Curtis McKenzie was wondering if we were going to be covering the Tigers game.
Oh, we're doing them all. Katuku says in New Zealand we abbreviate. Well, there you go. I wouldn't abbreviate that one. ... Yeah, we're done. Thank you so much, West World of Sports, for joining us for this one. 3 games coming up tomorrow. I will be live in a few hours for Formula One qualifying. Well, fingers crossed. I might pass out. Who knows? I passed out last time before qualifying, but hopefully I make it. F1 qualifying coming up in a few hours' time. Otherwise, we'll definitely be back tomorrow for more footy. Thank you so much. And we shall
It's been fun.
Catch you then. Until then, cheers.
The wasted world of sports, eh?
Oh, he's copped a head right to the nuts. Tedesco's butt crack. Ahoy! He's nearly taken security's head off.
I have no idea what the wasted world of sports is.